Alright, this will be my first video in a series of videos that we are going to do on the different dreams that we have. This is a dream that I had last Saturday. It was August 23rd. It was early in the morning, as I recall. This is a very unusual dream. For in this dream, the city of Enid had been invaded and blockaded by a group of Iranian militants. The entire state was not invaded. The country was not invaded. It was just the city of Enid. For some reason, they just wanted Enid, and I do not know why. But anyhow, one of the checkpoints to get into the city was a block south of where I live. There's an intersection a block south from here. And there were these sentries that were stationed there. And the sentries were not dressed up in military uniforms. They didn't have on the sort of clothing that even a guerrilla fighter would wear. They were wearing clothes that we would associate with, and I hate saying this, but what we would call gangstas in rap culture. But they had on like baggy pants, and they had on like wife beater t-shirts, muscle shirts, whatever you want to call them, and they had on their heads they had bandanas, and the design on the bandanas was kind of that kind of checkered houndstooth design that we see on a lot of Arabic scarves, kind of like what Yasser Arafat always used to wear. But again, these were not scarves, they were bandanas, and they just had them kind of tied around their foreheads. Well, anyhow, one of the top rules was that no one could set trash out on the curb. This was strictly forbidden by the new governing regime, and you could be put to death for doing this. It was that severe. Well, I didn't know this, and one morning I'm bringing the trash out to the curb, and I would like to say, just for the record, that I was wearing church clothes. I was wearing a blue shirt with a couple of, not a button-down shirt, but a couple of buttons under the collar, and I was wearing a pair of navy blue dress pants and my black dress shoes. I was dressed like I was going to church. And these two guards could hear the rumbling of the trash can as I was dragging it behind me. They turned around, they pointed their machine guns at me, and they began to shout in Arabic. And I immediately threw my hands up in the air, for I was at gunpoint. I don't want to get shot. My father was sitting on the porch swing over at their house. They lived next door. And for whatever reason, he could understand them. He knew what they were saying. And he shouted back at them and said that, he told them not to shoot, that his son, that I didn't know this rule. I didn't know that there was a law saying you couldn't do this, and that I would turn around and bring the trash can back. So that's exactly what I did. And they put their machine guns down, and they let me go. They didn't shoot me. But anyways, that was the end of the dream. I woke up right after that. And that was indeed a very strange dream. I do not know the meaning of it, but all I can think is that maybe the Iranians just don't want people to put out their trash. I don't know. But anyhow, that is my dream. That is the Iranian invasion of Enid from August 23rd, 2014.